Hey Virgo, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you. I'm asking the same 3 questions for everybody this week, okay? And what I'm finding in these readings is it's almost like you're getting a kind of fly on the wall type of perspective, you know, a little bit of what's going on in the shadows, what you don't see. So these readings are interesting to me. I would not have predicted that to be the case with these particular questions, but it turns out that that is what is coming through. So I'm going to read the cards vertically this week. So the first question right here, okay, is where are they at with you currently? So whoever first comes to your mind, okay, when we ask that question, that is who we're talking about. So where is this person at with you? The second question is what do they desire, or what do they want? The third row is what is the most likely outcome in the future? Okay, and I'm finding if you want an order of importance as far as the questions, the first row, definitely the most important, because this row is definitely going to affect the outcome or the future outcome, potential outcome. The middle row is this person's desires or wants when it comes to you. Okay, a lot of times, you know, we have desires and wants all the time that we don't put our intention into, so we never, you know, fulfill that desire or want. So just keep that in mind, that just because whatever the desire is doesn't mean they're going to put the intention into it. And it's not to say that they won't, but this is the least important row, okay? And that's just based on what I'm seeing, okay? So let's take a look at the first row, and we're going to look at, you know, where they are at with you right now, Virgo. All right, we have the 3 of Cups. We have the 9 of Swords. And we have the King of Wands. All right, so card of Aries. Everything is in the upright. You know, I feel like this person goes back and forth between feeling very confident about you and also worrying about how they are perceived by you. You know, your perfectionist tendencies or detail-oriented tendencies, you know, might throw this person a little bit. You might ask some detailed questions. But I feel like this person sometimes is very confident that there's a connection here, there's a romance here. And then other times, 9 of Swords, they worry that they're just kidding themselves. Okay, for those of you that are, you know, in relationships beyond the, you know, that new point, okay, you know, I feel like there is, for that person, you know, there's like, I feel like this person might be concerned that we might be too much like brother and sister or friends. And the reason I say that is because of 3 of Cups. And I feel like this person worries that there's more of a brother and sister connection. Like maybe the 2 of you have a hard time showing romantic tendencies towards each other. One person here might be have a very dominating energy as to how the relationship goes. King of Wands. But I do feel like for most, there's kind of a split energy for your person with how confident they are around you, how confident they are about the romantic tendencies versus, you know, being a little bit worried. You know, they go in waves as far as how they feel about the connection, because the Three of Cups, you know, can be, you know, this is a friendship card, okay? Make no bones about it. It can be a celebration card. So that's why I'm saying when this person is feeling confident, they feel on top of the world. When this person isn't feeling confident, they're wondering, and that's why, you know, for the Three of Cups, I probably have more directions to go in with the Three of Cups than really any other card. This woman over here represents friendship. This woman in the middle represents love. This woman over here represents peace. The colors are a little different than they are in the traditional tarot, but, you know, that's what those three women represent, you know, and the ideal emotional connection relationship is having a balance of all three, you know, being peaceful with the friendship part of the relationship, being peaceful with the loving part of the relationship, okay? All right, so I feel like that's where this person is at. What does this person want? This might help us. Okay, we have the Magician. So this person wants to manifest something with you. What is it that they want to manifest with you? All right, so we have, wow, we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, so I'm feeling like for the majority of you, this is either the beginning of the connection, beginning of the relationship, kind of the time where things are a little bit foggy. When the Four of Cups shows up in the reverse, it's all about the focusing on the Ace of Cups. This person either wants to give you a cup of love or wants you to give them your cup of love, okay? Because this person here is not focused on these three empty cups. They're focused on this Ace of Cups that is being given, okay? So that's what this person is trying to manifest, without a doubt. And then we've got, we've got the Knight of Wands. A lot of fire energy here. So, you know, it feels like there's some bubbling up of passion that's happening between the two of you. What this person wants, Knight of Wands, they want to know what direction you're going in, okay? You know, Knights are about movement. They want to know if you're coming towards them or if you're moving away from them. Okay, it's like they want to know where your heart is committed. Okay, is it, you know, are they crazy, Nine of Swords, to worry about you, or is there some merit to them worrying? Because Knight of Wands says there's an energy here of a player. This person might wonder whether or not you're a player, or you know, you might carry the energy of worrying whether this person is a player. Either way, there's a lack of clarity when it comes to where everybody's heart is committed, okay, when it comes to this connection. So let's look at the future energy, the most likely outcome right now. And before we turn these cards over, keep in mind, you know, like I said, we've got a split energy here. So whatever energy this person is heaviest for this person, I feel like will show up here. So sometimes this person is worried whether or not you have an interest in them at all. And sometimes they feel very confident that there is a budding romance here. They're trying to manifest an Ace of Cups from you, or the courage to give their cup of love, okay? So let's see what we have here. All right, so we've got Page of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. And then we have the King of Swords. Okay, so I feel like this person in the near future, okay, might get a little bit frustrated with you, okay? Or you might be frustrated with this person. So, you know, we've got the Page of Pentacles here, which says there's there's a new opportunity here in the physical world for both of you. And that's very positive. But this card also carries the energy of, what are the limitations around that new opportunity? So it's like, I feel like this is kind of up in the air in the future. It's like, are we going to focus on the limitations of this beautiful opportunity that we have together? Because I feel like there are some limitations. What they are going to be different for each person, but are we going to focus on those, or are we going to focus on the beautiful opportunity that we have together? Again, this card itself is a split energy card. The Eight of Swords. This person here definitely, I feel like, spends a lot of time in their head thinking about possibly what the limitations are going to be. Okay, so, they might think they're manifesting this cup of love from you, or the courage to give you a cup of their love. But they're really, I feel like they're spending a lot of their time keeping themselves trapped in some type of circular thinking about this. What are the limitations? What are the limitations going to be? Can I foresee what could possibly go wrong? If we're focused on that, that is what this person is manifesting. So I feel like in the future, this person is going to free themselves of that energy. Okay, Eight of Swords in the reverse is about freeing yourself of those circular thoughts. So in the future, something has become clear about either the opportunity that this presents for both of you, or the limitations around it. Maybe the limitations in this connection are too great and both of you go your separate ways. Or maybe both of you embrace the beautiful opportunity that you have here, and you make it work. All right. Now, King of Swords. This is a card of Gemini, so you might be dealing with a Gemini for some of you. Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. King of Wands is Aries. So you might be dealing with a fire sign, or an air sign, or an earth sign, or, anybody. Okay, let's be honest. King of Swords. The way that this person, frees themselves, we've got swords here, we've got swords here. I feel like this person is eventually, or will decide, that direct communication is going to be the way to go. And that's great on some level, okay? But, we don't, outside of, right now this person is very much, I feel like, heavily in the swords energy, and in the future, this person is heavy in the swords energy. Swords are thoughts and communication. So I don't feel like this person comes from their heart space necessarily when talking directly to you. That might be something that this person needs to be mindful of, okay? It's like they might approach you, or approach talking about something with you from a very logical, dry, headspace type of conversation. So if they're doing that, they're trying to free themselves from the circular thoughts that they're having when it comes to this connection. I feel like it's more, I'm gonna clarify the King of Swords. I want to see the approach. All right, Six of Cups. That's better. Okay, so this person might take a very balanced approach with talking about the connection, or talking about whatever the limitations are. I feel like they balance the opportunity with the limitations. There's something that presents itself as a limitation in this connection. But the Six of Cups, this person is going to speak from a practical standpoint, but they're also going to incorporate their heart space, the fact that they consider you to be something special. all right? And I feel like they're going to lead with that. They might get overcome by practical, logical talk, but I do feel like they're going to incorporate their heart space into this conversation in the future. So let's see. I want to look at the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Let's look at the King of Wands first. Nine of Swords, Emperor, wow. So again, we've got another card of Aries right here. So you could be dealing with an Aries, but this person, if this person is the feminine, I feel like they feel that the masculine has complete control. If this person here is the masculine, I feel like, they are they're worried about themselves in this connection, how they appear. I almost feel like if this is a masculine here, they're worried about how they're coming off to you. Like, are they going to be friend zoned? Okay. King of Wands. Okay, wow, we have King of Cups. So this person, this is what they're confident about. Okay, King of Wands, King of Cups, card of Cancer. You might be dealing with a Cancer, but we have two kings here. So if this is a feminine, I feel like they are very confident about whoever this particular masculine is. They see this masculine as very masculine, okay? They also see this masculine as not being completely open with their feelings, but they intuitively feel like there is building love here, building feelings here. So when they're feeling confident, they feel like there could actually be loving feelings here for sure. When they're not feeling confident, they feel like they're going to be friend zoned. That's what they worry about, okay? Going here to what they want, manifesting this cup of love. All right, so let's see. Let's get one on the Magician and one on the Knight of Wands. All right, so Magician, Five of Pentacles. Okay, so Five of Pentacles, this is a card of lack, okay, which is not surprising to fall in the column of desire because lack essentially is equivalent to desire. So they're manifesting something. They're manifesting getting left out in the cold by you is what they're doing because of this energy here of worry, of being friend zoned, I feel like is the fear. This Knight of Wands, and then we look at Eight of Cups. So when we dig a little deeper into what they desire, we get Eight of Cups and Five of Pentacles. This is coming from a place of fear. Okay, so we're picking up on this energy. This energy is a little stronger than their confident energy. Their fear is stronger than the place of love that they're coming from because they're afraid that ultimately they're going to have to walk away from the feelings that they have for you. So, and granted, as a general reading, this is what you could be experiencing, okay? I'm doing it from the perspective of whoever your person is, all right? But it might resonate in the opposite way for you, that this is what you're experiencing. But this person shows to be afraid that they're going to have to walk away from all of these cups they've built. Each cup is emotion, love, right? because they don't know where your heart is committed. They're waiting for this cup of love from you. Okay? So let's see. I feel like, again, this person is coming from a place of fear, and that means that this person might be in their ego a little bit right now. So let's take a look at right here, right there. And then let's get a card on the Three of Cups. And then let's see what they would say to you when they're feeling at their most confident with both of these kings here. The King of Passion and the King of Love. All right, so let's see. What do we got? What do we got? All right, so let's look at this Three of Cups, and we have not identifying with negative thoughts. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so when these negative thoughts creep up on them, when they are worried about whether or not this is just a friendship, okay, they're actively trying to not identify with that. They're actively trying to be positive, okay, but sometimes fear overcomes us, right? The 55, fives are about change. This person might be seeing evidence that things are changing between the two of you. So that's helping them to not identify with negative thoughts, which is a very good thing. Let's see where the fear stems from with this person. Love but conditional or traditional. Okay, so this person, they might have experienced, I feel like this comes from a previous relationship for this person. I feel like they're trying to redefine what love is to them, okay? Is love conditional? This person, I feel like, wants to believe that love can truly be unconditional. But the fear in this person is that love always turns out to be conditional, and I feel like that's a disappointing thought to this person. And then it says, or traditional. So maybe this person is kind of thinking outside the box when it comes to love. You might be what they consider to be outside their box, their normal experience with love. Love always turns out to be conditional in some way, and truthfully, for the most part, it is conditional on this planet, okay? Every now and then we get a taste of unconditional love, which is beautiful, and this person might have felt that from you, and they don't want to lose that. They don't want to lose that feeling, because it literally, that feeling can create an abundance for people that they can't even imagine. And I feel like that's where this person's fear stems from. They might have fallen in love deeply in the past and just realized, we couldn't keep that love unconditional. And it's very difficult to do in the physical world with other people's opinions, judgments, our own self-negative talk, right? All right, so let's see. This is what this person would say. Look at this. Wow. All right, so this is the solar plexus. All right, this is that gut feeling, like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling in my gut that this isn't going to work out. I can give up due to fear. Okay, this is coming from a place of I can run, I can hide, or I can fight. Okay, so I feel like their confidence is shaky even on their best days. All right, This person can give up due to fear. Doesn't mean that they're giving up altogether, but I feel like they have moments where they're like, oh my gosh, you know, what if I just repeat the cycle or repeat the same type of relationship that I've had in the past? There is some fear here for this person. Okay. All right. So let's go over here. I want to, let's do this. I'm going to pull 3 of these cards. All right, so let's see. Look at this. Okay, so the Magician, remember, is what this person is manifesting, right? They're manifesting possibly this energy of lack, or this, they feel like their desires, they might have a deep-seated belief that their desires aren't going to be met. They feel like, you know, we've got one of the connectors cards here, which says circumstance. So this person feels like, you know, it's just going to fall to certain circumstances, or, you know, the two of you met because of certain circumstances. Like you just kind of fell into each other's path because of certain circumstances. So they feel on some deep level that this is all happening just by chance, you know. Maybe this will work out, maybe this won't. You know, this feels to me like some of their deep-seated beliefs over their actual desires. Okay, I do feel like they want your cup of love. I feel like they want to give their cup of love, but that's in the middle and it's surrounded by this doubt. Okay, it's like if circumstances present themselves in the right way, this will work out. If circumstances don't present themselves in the right way, I'll have to walk away from my feelings. This person feels like it's completely up to chance. Let's see what we have here. Look at this. Authentic, truthful, fearless, courageous. So this person authentically wants your cup of love. Whether you feel like you've given it or not, they authentically want that, okay? And, you know, when they're in this authentic energy, when they're not in that fear-based energy, they feel beautiful. They feel that unconditional love, you know, is possible. You know, they feel like they're being completely authentic and truthful. They feel fearless when their belief is in that unconditional love is possible for them, you know, and that creates a courageousness within them. So that's beautiful. And then what do we have here? We have empathetic. This person is possibly very empathetic. They are very sensitive to, you know, every action you make, what you're feeling. This person pays attention. They are sensitive to your feelings. They might actually feel your emotions. This sometimes can be difficult for people to believe if they haven't experienced it. But it is a real thing. This person would be very generous, I feel like, with their heart. As long as they know there is going to be an equal give and take in this connection. I feel like you are dealing with a very generous person. This person tends to be emotional. They're emotional when they're in their loving energy or coming from their heart space. They tend to be overly analytical when they are in a fear-based energy. They tend to overthink when they're coming from a place of fear. But this is beautiful energy. I love seeing this, okay? I'm glad we pulled those cards. All right, so let's take a look at this Page of Pentacles here. We're going to pull 2 cards on the Page of Pentacles. One. Remember, the Page of Pentacles has that kind of, that split energy. So let's take a look. Look at this. So what is considered the limitation with this Page of Pentacles here? Avoiding a topic of conversation. Somebody here, you know, is avoiding a certain topic of conversation that maybe both people feel need to be discussed. It could be the connection itself, you know, identifying that there is a connection. But somebody is avoiding the topic, and that is what is being seen as the limitation. This is showing up in the future energy because this person definitely, you know, whoever they are, definitely the fear dominates them right now, okay? So they might be avoiding a topic of conversation, or they might feel that you are avoiding a topic of conversation. So let's see, what do we have here? A selfless gesture moves you. So, you know, the reason I pulled these 2 cards is because one speaks to the blocks, to the flow of this connection, which is right here. And then the other here, you know, speaks to what needs to be happening around this new opportunity. So somebody here has to make a selfless gesture. And whoever does that, it will be very moving to the other person. Okay? I feel like that's important. All right, so let's see here. Let's get one of these. All right, so we have a message of the past. My inability to make a decision in the past was rooted in not listening to my intuition. So this information here is something that whoever this person is will realize in the future, okay? The past might be right now, okay? So if this person feels like they aren't making a decision, it's coming from fear. Their inability to make a decision was rooted in not listening to my intuition. So this person clearly was or is not listening to their intuition right now. They're listening to fear, or they're listening to past stories that keep coming up in their head. That's preventing them from embracing a beautiful opportunity, because the desire is real here, right? The desire is real, but this person is chalking it up to maybe it's just lucky circumstances. Maybe I never would have met this person. Maybe it means nothing. When this person is in fear, that's what they go to. Okay, so it would free this person to realize in the future that they just simply didn't listen to their intuition, which the past might be considered right now, because we pulled that for the future, if that makes sense. All right. All right. So let's see here. Let's end with, let's see what this person, would love to see from you. Libra energy, Gemini energy. Okay. And then we'll pull one of these. I have no rhyme or reason to how I'm pulling these oracle cards. It's totally what I feel in the moment. it really, it kind of tests my, my intuition throughout the whole reading. All right, so we have, let's see, what do we have here? I love it when you notice I have a creative, artistic side. So whoever this person is, you may know about this, you may not, but especially if you're dealing with a Libra, they love it when you notice that they have a creative, artistic side. It might not be something that is readily obvious, but that's something that they might love for you to notice. So look out for that. What else do we have here? Gemini energy. I love it when you allow me my space or freedom when I need it. Okay, so that's definitely something to know about this person, especially if they are a Gemini, but they don't have to be. And then what do we have here in the middle? I miss you. Wow. So when you're not around, this person absolutely thinks about you, and ultimately they miss you when you're not in front of them. And you can see that this person, this is falling right on top of the authentic card. This person is authentic. You feel that from them, but you also pick up on this person's split energy too. You know, they're going back and forth between a fear-based energy and a love-based energy. So you might be picking up on that too. All right, Virgo, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, certainly reach out to me. If not, no worries. I will talk to you next time, and have a very happy Halloween. All right, thanks so much. Bye.